Back to our continuing coverage of that tragic helicopter crash on the Hudson River. What's so puzzling is how something like this could have happened.
So here's what we know so far. All 6 people on board the helicopter died, including a Siemens executive from Spain, Agustin Escobar, his wife and 3 kids, ages 4, 8, and 10, and the 36-year-old pilot also died in the crash. At New at 10, we just learned Escobar was in town for business, and his family joined him to celebrate the birthdays of the mother and one of the young children.
It is just so tragic, and we know investigators from the FAA and NTSB will be back on the scene looking into what happened. Eyewitness News reporter Phil Taitt is in Jersey City, right by the waterfront, with all the new details. Phil?
Yeah, Brittany, good morning. New information in, and as we follow this helicopter crash that unfortunately claimed the lives of this family as well as that 36-year-old pilot. Now, we are learning this morning that 40-year-old father was here on business. This family had joined him as he was celebrating that 40th birthday, but we're also learning that as for one of the children, today would have marked his 8th birthday. Now, all morning long, we've been watching the waters here on the Hudson. You can see a few boats out at this 10 o'clock hour. Now, we are told that we were also anticipating to see divers going into the waters. We have not seen that at this time, but we do know that they are looking for any of the wreckage that might be left behind as we are near to where this helicopter had fell from the sky. And again, at some point this morning, we expect to see divers head back into the river to search for any remaining parts that were near the ventilation pier. Well, so many questions just left unanswered as to what exactly went wrong, as NTSB is now on the way to investigate. Now, video you've been seeing on your screen shows recovery workers pulling the wreckage onto a barge along the pier as police had fished out chunks of cut-up metal that washed up to the Jersey City shore, along with a life preserver, a seat, and the personal effects of a family of 5. Now, onlookers tell Eyewitness News they watched in horror as the 21-year-old Bell 206 helicopter flying for tour company New York Helicopter was stripped of its rotors and upside down in midair, plunged from the sky and into the Hudson. All 6 people aboard, including a prominent Spanish business executive named Agustin Escobar, his wife, their 3 young kids, and their 36-year-old pilot who took his guests on a tour of the skyline, ended in tragedy. First responders' efforts fell short as it was too late. But let's take a listen to the mayor, who tells us more on the victims as he spoke out this morning.
We know the ages of the young people involved, 4, 8, and 10, and unfortunately the 8-year-old, it was his birthday today. So this was probably part of a normal tourist attraction of seeing the city from the skyline. But it's just a real unfortunate situation, and our heart goes out to the family members.
Now, Siemens, in a statement this morning, confirms the wife was also a senior employee at the company, saying in part, quote, "We are deeply saddened by the tragic helicopter crash in which Escobar and his family lost their lives. Our heartfelt condolences go out to all their loved ones." Right now, you're taking another live look as there are boats out on the Hudson River. We also just saw a small black boat which appears to have 2 people on there. It's unclear if those may have been divers that had went into the water. Now, the helicopter was only in the air for 18 minutes. Now the center of a focused investigation. Right now, Jersey City Police leading the investigation, and will turn it over to the NTSB. When they arrive later, we expect to hear more from them. Now, Jersey City Police have been leading this investigation, and will turn it over to the NTSB when they arrive, but still a very active scene out here as we continue to follow this developing story. We are live in Jersey City this morning. I'm Phil Taitt, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.